Lydia J, and more importantly, welcome to 12 Days of Christmas. So basically what we're going to be doing is for 12 days until Christmas, I'm going to be posting a new video every single day. So make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a one, okay? So make sure you go ahead and, turn on those notifications so you know every single day when I upload. Hopefully this will help me to kind of be consistent and work on that for 2020. A lot of people do Vlogmas, which is all December. Honestly, I don't have the consistency for that. I don't have the time, and I don't feel like that. So I decided to just do 12 days of Christmas and kind of limit it to these 12 days. There will be a video actually on Christmas as well. I'm not sure what that video is going to be, but that one is going to be really fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this look. It's a Christmas look, green is the Christmas color, okay, period. Okay. And yeah, so I was like, let's do something Christmassy. Let's do something really fun and extravagant for the first day of 12 Days of Christmas. I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and starting this tutorial by priming my eyelids using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C12 just to get a nice base for the eyeshadows that I'm going to be using today. Since I'm using very bright colors, I want them to be as pigmented as possible. Next, I'm going in. I'm using the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette to start off this video, and I'm going in with the green, very bright green shade, and I'm packing this into my crease area. This is gonna be my base color. It's gonna set the tone for my whole look. It's gonna give it that green color that I want and make it very bright and vibrant. Want to start off with something bright if you're gonna do these kind of looks. If you want something very pigmented, you want to start with your brightest color. And then layer on top of that with your darker colors after. You just want to pack this in your crease. Do not swipe it in your crease. You want to really pack it and then go back in and blend it out. That's how you're going to get the most pigment out of your shadows. You don't want to just swipe it on there because it's not going to lay down the color how you want it to. Now you really want to blend this shade. That is going to be the key to your looks today, is blending, because you're going in with such a bright color. You want everything to be seamless. Next, I'm going in with a shade from my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm not sure the shade names because they're not on the inside of the palette and I can't really figure it out. So I'm using just a dark green shade to darken up my crease, deepen it, and make it a little deeper. I didn't want it to look bright and like, I didn't want it to look like a springy green look. I wanted it to be like Christmas tones, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. And again, the key is going to be to blend, because these two colors are so far apart. Like one is really dark and one's really light. You really are going to have to blend this to kind of give the illusion that we used another color in between. I didn't have that many green colors in my collection, so I had to work with what I had. But you want to like really blend it so that it looks like you used more than two colors in your crease. And like I said, you're gonna blend. The key to getting a good blend is layering. I'm layering my colors. I'm not just, slapping on there and moving on. Next, I'm going back in with that Makeup Revolution concealer in C12, and I'm going to be cutting my crease with that. I'm using a small Morphe brush. Let me see if I can figure out what brush that is. I'm using the Morphe M421 brush. The brush you use to cut your crease is going to be like a make or break type of situation, because if you use a bad brush, if you use something that's too kind of hairy, I think I want to say, not hairy, but you know what I mean, like you want it to be a synthetic brush especially. Next, I'm going back in with that dark green color from the Jaclyn Hill palette and packing that on the outer corner of my crease just to deepen out the color that we already placed and to also give more sort of a gradient effect to our cut crease. And I'm kind of taking this in at a diagonal. Don't put it straight up and down. You want to come from the top outer corner into the kind of like the middle of your eye. Not that far down, but you just want to have it going at a diagonal. Next, I'm going with another color from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's this very dark green shimmery shade, and I'm using that to transition from my dark green into a lighter shimmy green that I'm going to use a little bit later. I wanted this color to be a little bit more green than it was. To me, it was coming off a bit blue, but I wanted it to be way more green than it was. But like I said, I was working with what I had for this tutorial. Next, I'm going in and back in with that green shade. Like I said, you gotta layer until you get where you want to be, okay? Period. So I'm going back in with that green shade just to blend everything together and make sure it's seamless and it doesn't look like I just threw some color on my eyes, because some of y'all be out here with these bright shadows looking like y'all threw some color on there, period. Next, I'm going back into... Oh, actually, this is from my Juvia's Place Zulu palette. I used this very bright green that they had to kind of give my look a little bit more brightness and make it look a little less blue. But this shade is really green, so it brought the green back into my look and took away that kind of sea foam green type thing that was going on. So I'm really happy that I went back in with this shadow. I'm using a small brush to kind of clean it up a little bit and make the crease more defined. Next, I'm going in and lining my eyes. What eyeliner is this? One second. This is an e.l.f. highliner, and I'm using that to just define my lid area and prepare it for the lashes that I'm going to use. Now, the lashes that I'm using in this video are from Amazon. I will try and link them in the description below, but I used some they're kind of wispy, but they're also really big and fluffy. So I wanted that to kind of still be able to show the eyeshadow that I did, but also give it some oomph, make it popping, like I feel like you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just not that good at saying it. Also, I lost my foundation footage. I thought I was hitting record and I was already recording and I turned it off. I was so mad, but it's okay. Next, I'm going in and doing my under eyes. I went back in with that dark green from the Jaclyn Hill palette and put that on the outer part of my under eye, and then went in from the Take Me Back to Brazil shade and putting in the inner corner. Next, I'm going in and putting some mascara on my bottom lashes just to make sure it looks, like I don't just have long lashes at the top, but it goes all the way around. I'm using this NYX lip pencil. It's a slim lip pencil in the shade Espresso. Actually, this is the shade Brown. I lied. This is the shade Brown, and I'm using that to line my lips. I was going for a very nice nude color today just to balance out the look and not make it look too much, because I still want this look to be wearable. Next, I'm going in with, I have no idea what this is, guys. I think I got it in like a birthday gift kit. I wouldn't say it's Tarte. And then I'm also going in with this Bite Beauty lipstick. And I'm going in with NYX lip gloss. This is in the shade Madeline, to gloss up my lips a little bit and give them some shine. That is all for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!